The anticipated meeting between President Joe Biden and Chinese leader Xi Jinping obviously comes at a time when world leaders are trying to assess what life will be like under the incoming Trump administration, and as China tries to portray itself as a global leader and a stable alternative to the U.S. An example of that ambition was on full display Friday. In addition to the APEC visit, Xi was in Peru to formally open a massive deep water port. It's a $1.3 billion investment by Beijing. As the world's second largest economy, China wants the world to know it's a global player, especially amid uncertainty over what Trump's next term will bring. As one observer told us, China wants to send the message to other nations it may not be smart to completely side with the U.S. and to consider working with them. As far as the meeting between Xi and Biden, it may be a way for Beijing to signal to the next administration it wants communication and stability. The incoming administration and its potential China critics, like Secretary of State nominee Marco Rubio, could be challenging, especially alongside Trump's calls for new U.S. tariffs on Chinese-made products. While ties plummeted to some of their worst in history earlier in the Biden administration, the two nations currently are holding more diplomatic talks and visits. Just this year, Secretary of State Antony Blinken, National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan, and Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen have all made visits here to China. And we've seen some agreement to work together on issues like climate change and fentanyl, diplomacy that Beijing would likely hope to maintain.